Hey guys, it is Scuzzy and welcome to another calculation video. This one's going to be farming. Sorry it's a little bit late. I just had a lot of videos that I really wanted to get out. I didn't think this one was as important because the guide kind of explains how things work, and not too many people really care about the logistics behind or the calculations behind how I got my my conclusion and stuff. But so this one's going to be similar in the fact that it has the different things on the items that you need on the left, and then on top it shows a bunch of different things, and everything's labeled. This is the level needed. This is the actual level that you're going to get after you complete X amount of runs. Now for this one, it's just the first quest that I mentioned. It's going to cost nothing. You're going to your actual XP is going to be 3,500. I didn't include the avatar and the refer a friend bonus, but they are here, and then the XP factor is here as well. This is XP per plant. This is XP when you harvest, and this is the experience you get when you pick the fruit. This is the growth cycle for each of the items that are here. This will all be in the description on Google Documents, Google Sheets, something like that. And you guys can look at all of this. I'm not going to make it so you can edit it because there's really no point in editing this. It's just, kind of there for you to see how I got it this time. This is the amount of cycles you can do technically per day. See, the growth cycle is 160 minutes, so technically you can get 9 of those in a day. And the amount of trees per cycle is based off of having unlocked Prifdinus and all the other things. So you would have 6 normal trees and 7 fruit trees, which may not be realistic for everyone, but I did do that for this guide. This is going to be the amount of experience you can get per day, and the amount of GP per XP. Let's see if this is actually accurate. This one may not be accurate. Do I have this one? Yeah, okay, there, that's fine. Time milestone is not really, the reason why I put it in red is because it doesn't really make sense in a time perspective, because you're going to be doing this by you're going to be doing this by day, not by how many can you fit into a day. You're gonna your increments are going to be day 1, day 2, day 3, kind of like that. This is going to be the cost per milestone. This is the trees that you're going to need to get to your next thing. This is the amount of runs that you do, and this is the amount of runs that you need. And the way I did this is the runs that you this down here, if you look at crystal trees, so you would need 789 to get from level 75 to 99. But the thing is, you can't just do, you technically, I guess you could do just crystal trees, but that's almost 2.5 years of doing crystal trees just once a day, and that doesn't make any sense. So you want to couple it with all of these other things here. So I just kind of augmented that so you can do all of them, and the minimum time would be 54 days. So you have the actual time, and then the time day. This is just for me to calculate how I would figure out which, and the calculation is a little messy in this one, I will admit, because you have to think about how many you're going to do per day. Are you going to do extra per day, or are you going to take advantage of the laid back method where you do one full tree run and then one normal tree run in one day? Or you could technically, if you were doing maples, you could technically get in no, not maples, sorry. If you were doing willows, you could technically get in 6 runs per day, but the experience per day isn't better than if you were to do magic trees, which you could get. Where is it? Why does this say 12k? I don't know why that says 12k. Hold on a sec. It's because I had that at 1, so the amount of experience you can get from magic trees each run is, just 73,000, but if you do it twice a day, then you'll get 140,000. So that's kind of like where I am with that. So the first day you're going to do, like I explained in the video, this is where you are going to do your cumulative time, and that's how I got that. So the first day you would do 3 oaks and then 1 apple tree. And the way I calculated that is, let's see, the trees needed would be round up and then it takes the amount of experience between 30 and 17, and then you divide that by the amount of experience that you get per run, and then you round the whole thing down to 1 or 0 decimal places, so pretty much a whole number. That's what that's doing there. So it's saying we need to do 22 of these oak trees, and if you can do 6 oak trees per run, that's how you get 22 divided by 6, and then round that to a whole number. You will get 4 runs. So if you do 4 runs, that will take you 640 minutes, which is 44% of a day. Now your first day is not going to be totally accurate because it's going to be 1.27-ish. So 1 day and like 1.25 day to get all of your normal trees done. But the thing is with that is it's more efficient to do that because then you're on to curry trees and you're getting more XP on curry trees. Instead of, planting one more set of apples, you have to wait a whole friggin' day to get your apples back or to finish your apples, and you're not going to get as much XP. So it's in your best interest to just do a couple set of willows and then do curry trees. And then once you get to level that will get you to level 35 here. So because you'll get to level 30 after you've done your 4 oaks. So you do 3 oaks, 1 apple, that'll get you to 27. Then you do another set of oaks, that will get you to 30. That will get you to willows. And then you do 5 willows, which will get you to 35. And actually, that will get you to 44, I believe. If you do 5 of those, where do I have it here? So this is the actual XP after you're done. So this is basically your XP previously plus the amount of runs that you did multiplied by the amount of trees that were in it multiplied by the experience that you would get from it. And for this one, it would be fruit. This one is fruit because it's an apple tree, so you get that extra 6 multiplied by the 8.5, and this will get you to the amount of experience you would get after you've completed your full harvest of your apple trees and your oak. Because you're doing 4 oaks here, that one's going to be included into the 15k here, and pretty much same equation except for the fact that you don't have this one's going to, it's the same equation, just this one is going to be 0. So that brings you to 23k, 23,959. If you go down here, 23,509, did I say that? 23,595, that would take you to 35, like I said there. Once you get that, you'll be level 35 after you've taken all of your oaks and stuff. So, and then you do 5 willows. Yeah, you do your 5 willows, which will get you to 44, right? And then you can do curry trees. So you plant 1 curry tree. No, it actually will take you to 45, actually. That will take you to 45. That needs to be changed. This one will be 45. And then you can do your 1 curry and 2 maples that day. Then day 3, you're on to 2 maples, and then you're level 52 by the next day. And you can see, you can scroll down and see the different ways I've done this. It's the same formula here, and pretty much it just takes the amount of runs you've done, and these are just inputted here. So it would show, hey, this is how many I do need. But the thing is, I can do curry trees with maple trees. So that means if I do 1 set of curry trees and 2 set of maples, that will get me to the level 40 or 52 that I need, or 51. I need 51, but it will get me to 52. And you can check that down where the levels are if you want to in the Google document if you want to. And pretty much then you do 2 maples and then 1 pineapple again, and that will get you to the level 60 that you need, which is you'll do papayas and yew trees. So you move on to papayas and yew trees, do that for 3 days, and then you move on day 8. pretty much same thing, rinse and repeat, and that's just the calculations I've done. Disregard this, but yeah, so, and then down here we have the amount of items that you're going to need, the amount of oak seeds, the amount of apple tree seeds, willow tree seeds, etc., etc. And this is the amount of payment that you would need, and that doesn't have the cost, does it? It does not have the cost, so this is not including that. But the cost is up here, so I don't know, whatever. The cost might be a little more, but I assume that most of you are not going to use the payment, because I've had a bunch of comments in the comment section asking if it's less efficient to do it. And yeah, it is a little less efficient, but it doesn't really matter, because if you're training farming the way that it, the best way it can be trained, you will be doing, you'll be doing it in the background. So if you're, you want to, I guess most of you guys have issues with money, so that if you want to save on money, then don't pay for this stuff. But just remember that it will die, and you'll need more of these items than it shows here. And I didn't calculate that in, so anywhere between, I guess, 185 and like 230 mil for 199 farming. But yeah, the wiki links that I've used for this for the guide is down here. This is it's just a very good thing to have references all the time, because especially if you're doing research in engineering and stuff, you want to have credible sources so people can see that you actually know your crap. And also for you, if you forget where you found it and you're not sure, you having doubts that you did it correctly, you can go back and look at the source and see that, oh, okay, someone else, I got credibility here because I've sourced it, and then you can remind yourself as well. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. And yeah, make sure to vote on the next 1 to 99 guide, or 1 to 120 guide if you guys do choose Slayer. That one's going to be 1 to 120 because of the Master Cape that's coming out in 2017. May as well make it 1 to 120. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next time. Peace.